Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to Cilinix Crypto. Hope you're all doing great, and welcome to your daily update on Fetch. Wanted to do a full update right here. I mean, in terms of price structure, not much has changed. So if you did not watch my video yesterday, I think we're mostly right now in some sort of a consolidation between 1.12, kind of. Like most of the consolidating has been right here between 1.12 and 1.25. Also psychological levels, but in general strong technical levels. We had a bit of a double bottom right here, right? So we spiked down below that twice. Also due to market selling. Obviously on Monday we had a bit of a spike down, and the other time was the 5th of July last week Friday, when we had some intense selling off. So double bottom, which in general, if you zoom out, it could actually be very bullish. But what we've been waiting for the last couple of days at the very least is some sort of breakout. All right, and in terms of that breakout and in terms of the market structure in the short term, that it hasn't really changed. All right, we're consolidating. We had a little bit of bullish momentum, I would say, yesterday, but we also gave that up. All right, I mean, at some point of time, if you have momentum on the 1 hour time frame, which in general is a very low time frame, right? So that doesn't always mean something. In general, if you have that momentum, but you're not getting the breakout, and it hasn't really looked likely in a long time that we would get some sort of a breakout. So then it's going to turn into a consolidation. Now, like I said, this consolidation is actually not necessarily a bad thing, because if you zoom out to the 4 hour time frame here, if you talk about some other AI coins, like WorldCoin yesterday got a bit of a pump. I think IO is trying to turn bullish here. Render doesn't look so bullish yet. But Golem also, they're all at very much breaking points. And I think that's the same story for Fetch. And you can also see, and we'll look at that in a moment, you can also see that we are actually gaining momentum with Fetch. Like there is more trading activity. You can also see that the sentiment right here is getting a bit better, even though that has historically not always mattered. And if you go to the 12 hour or to the daily, it's still very negative. All right, so momentum and sentiment is getting better, but it's not there yet. But what I think is most interesting, because ultimately what I think is most likely right now is probably that will just stay consolidated. And what I think is the main thing you need to look at is 1.26.5 cents, so 0.1265 and 1.25. That's the main level to break. Place a price alert there. If we can break above that while the market is also relatively strong and we're gaining momentum, that's the main opportunity. All right, that's also where I have a price alert, and I think that's by far the most important thing you need to realize. Now, the big question is all right, well, can we kind of predict if that's going to happen or not? And then it's interesting to look at this momentum. As you can see, we've actually gained quite a lot of open interest right here with Fetch in the last, in the last couple of days. You can actually see, whereas first we were just dropping down, after starting this consolidation, we've actually bottomed out a bit. And I would even go as far as saying that we've actually increased quite a lot of momentum. Now, do I trust this? No. All right, this momentum, it would have been great if it was real bidding, right? So if it was real long positions being opened. But right now it's very mixed. It's a mixed bag of long positions being opened and short positions being opened. It's actually mostly short positions being opened. So that's not great to see. So for now, I still think it's most likely that we'll just stay down here. At some point of time, like today we have some major news with Bitcoin. If Bitcoin turns bullish, then those short positions actually turn into something bullish for Fetch as well. Because what it means, and I'll show you that right now, what it means is that it creates a lot of supply side liquidity, right? So that's also what you can say. There's liquidity to both sides right now, but you can see there's more liquidity towards 1.25 and 1.3. So for me, it seems likely that we'll spike up there at the very least, if we can actually gain some good momentum or a bullish Bitcoin, then we can break above that as well. But for now, unfortunately, due to the lack of momentum and due to the uncertainty for Bitcoin, I would say a consolidation down here is still most likely. But those are my thoughts. That's what I think you need to know. A little bit of a refresher. If you do have any questions, let me know down in the comments. For now, thank you for watching. Take care and bye.